Would you like to play a little game called This or That?
I do want to play.
So I'm going to be throwing these papers everywhere, which is just so much fun. But we're going to crack down to get 20 questions.
Okay.
And some of them are going to be probably pretty quick. And some of them are getting a little more intense at the end. So
okay.
Are you ready?
I'm very ready. Yeah.
All right. Tacos or pizza?
Tacos.
All right. Tacos. Wheel of Fortune or Jeopardy?
Wheel of Fortune. I love when they get the answers wrong.
Ooh, you like when they get them wrong.
Because I'm like, no, come on, guys. Like, come on, really?
There's some really good YouTube videos about that.
Yeah.
Brunch, like a Sunday brunch or happy hour?
Brunch.
Brunch. Is it the food or the drinks?
All.
All the above. Bottomless mimosas. Let's go.
The chilaquiles.
Ooh, chilaquiles. Rich and famous or rich and unknown?
Rich and unknown.
Okay.
Don't want to be famous.
I like my privacy. Bad breath or body odor?
Ooh.
You got to choose one. No, you got to choose one. You got to choose one.
Bad breath. Because then you could just make sure they don't talk, I guess.
Well, you're going to be rich and unknown, so no one's going to be around you anyways.
That's true.
Fiction or nonfiction?
Nonfiction.
All right. No technology or no nature?
Wait. I'm confused by the question. No technology or
no technology or no nature?
Oh, no technology.
No technology?
Yeah.
I don't need to be a director.
I don't know.
That means there's no movies.
I mean, there's got to, maybe it can be immersive. I don't know.
It's a weird question.
I don't know. No, it's okay.
Time machine or magic wand?
Time machine.
Okay. I love it. Back to the Future.
Yeah.
Staying with the movies.
I want to go into the future.
Okay.
With the time machine.
That might be one of the questions. I'm not sure. We'll find out. Stay in or go out?
Go out.
This is a weird one. No legs or no arms?
No arms. I like to walk.
Best player on a losing team or worst player on a winning team?
Worst player on a winning team.
Let someone else have the fun. Disneyland or Disney World?
I've never been to Disney World, so Disney World.
Disney World. Okay.
Yeah.
I've never been, so I'm going to go. I like that.
Yeah.
I like that. Underestimated or overestimated?
Underestimated.
Love it. Underdog. Star Wars or Star Trek?
Star Wars.
Got to. Create the big idea or fine tune the micro details?
Create the big idea. Hate details. Ask anyone who's ever worked with me.
I hate details except for when I'm directing.
No, I hate them too.
I know exactly how I want to direct your film. Okay, you have to remake one of these films.
Okay.
The Goonies or The Sandlot?
Oh, The Sandlot.
Sandlot?
Yeah.
What'd you do?
Make it an all-girl team.
There you go.
Like Parent Trap, like vibes,
yeah,
like that
no,
camp.
I love it. Yeah. I love it. Maybe that's a future film. Who knows? Work with Katharine Hepburn or Meryl Streep?
Oh God, I think for some reason my brain said Katharine Hepburn, but I love Meryl. I think both. I gotta say both.
They're so amazing.
Meryl Streep playing Katharine Hepburn.
I kind of set you up because it's like the top two female actors of all time.
Well, a biopic about Katharine Hepburn where Meryl Streep plays her.
Let's go. That's a win-win. We already kind of talked about it, so it's already kind of happening. But keep backlog as a short or turn it into a feature.
Oh, feature.
I didn't.
No, it's okay.
I didn't even know that. I didn't even know that question came up already.
Yeah.
Make one $20 million film or $21 million films.
$21 million films.
Has to, right?
Yeah.
Earn those points on the back end.
Too many ideas that are too powerful that people need to get out there.
Take less money up front, get paid on the back, produce a product that everyone loves.
Yeah.
And 20 products.
There we go.
That means that so many more people get to make films. Best director or best picture?
Both.
I'll let you have that one. You have to answer this one, though. Win at Cannes or win at Sundance?
Cannes. I mean, Sundance is great, but I've been to Cannes, and that's just a whole nother thing.
Such a beautiful place, too.
It's just like, it's so artsy. And I love being, doing commercial things. I do, but I hope the next year of my life is dedicated to art.
And shout out to my favorite restaurant there in Cannes.
Where?
A place called Da Buteau.
Where is that one?
It's in Old Cannes, like up the cobblestone.
Yeah.
And it's up on the right-hand side. It's a Michelin star restaurant. It's amazing.
La Buteau.
Da Buteau.
Da
D-A
Buteau.
and then B-O-U-T-T.
We ate
OU,
so
I
much
think.
food there. So me
Yeah.
and my actress were there for 14 days because we had this lovely family that I know said, "You want to stay in our place for free?"
Oh, wow.
You just had to pay for the air conditioning. We're like, okay, sure. And it was amazing. So they
Yeah.
were 15-minute walk to Cannes, to
Wow.
the festival. Yeah. Goes to show you should take every job you have, because I loved that family and I babysat their children and that are their grandchildren. And that's how I
cool.
found.
So
yeah,
cool.
yeah. So who would have guessed? So we were there for 14 days.
Yeah.
And because we didn't really have any expenses to, and our flight was partially covered. So we were like, we're going to spend everything that we saved on food.
You got to eat a lot of
We
croissants
just,
and
like,
pain au chocolat.
Oh my God. We ate so much food.
And the breakfast there. The brunch is so good.
Oh, it was great. Actually, the funny thing we learned about Cannes is most of the restaurants were Italian that we loved.
Oh, wow.
It's just like there were so many Italian restaurants. Yeah, so we thought it was funny. We actually struggled to find French food for the first couple days. There was like one cafe, and then other than that, it was like a bunch of Italian food.
Well, now next time you know, you can go to Da Buteau.
There we go. Oh, yeah. There
It's
you go.
little French restaurant, and they make
Good.
everything, like all the grilled stuff is all done on an open fire.
Oh
So
my gosh.
it's
I
amazing.
wish we had.
I'll show you some pictures.
We'll have to go back.
I'll post some pictures on the podcast.
We'll have to
and
go
there
back
you
to when it can. Yeah.
Maybe with the feature of backlog.
Maybe the future backlog, truthfully though,
Yeah.
I think Gaslight will be there.
Gaslight's
I
gonna make it.
I'm not even like, I'm pretty sure. Like I sat there and watched the films because it was so nice because we had the press, or not press, because we had an official badge for Cannes, we could go see all the films. So we went to the premiere of a couple of films, which was so funny because we're like, how do we sneak in here? Like, what's going on? But yeah, we went to some of the premieres, and I remember like we went to the Wes Anderson film that was there, Asteroid City, and so we're just sitting there, just like taking it all in. And I remember seeing some films, and I was like, oh my God, I think I need to start pitching Gaslight. And I'm still like very new at this direct, like what's the word for it?
Being a filmmaker.
No, I've been
doing a podcast.
I've been a film, like I've been directing for almost 9 years, but it's like being able to like pitch your projects is different.
It's such a different world of pitching things now, especially with streaming and how things change with that, because I go to Cannes for a different reason, because I go to Cannes for content, and I talk to different distributors and stuff like that.
I'm jealous.
It is fun, but it's also like
Yeah.
like talking to people about where deals and stuff. Like there's still some films that people like, hey, I want like a certain dollar amount for this, and then some people. So it becomes a trickle down question of not just how much you want to sell your film for, but then also we go back to when we said $21 million films, because the lower your budget is, the more profit you can make on the back end too. So there's just so many things that go on there, but
I didn't know that you went there for that purpose. So you'll actually appreciate this, Brian. So like I had no experience pitching. Okay. This is before I had my agent, my manager, and my lawyer, and I love them. I'm very grateful. Like I'm at 3 Arts. I'm at CCE, Paul Weitzman. Like they're a really great team, but I didn't have them then. So I didn't know what I was doing at all. And I knew we were going to camp for 14 days. And one of my professors, who's great, his name's John Palmer, and he actually was there at the same time as me. His film, he just produced September 5.
okay.
It's a best picture nom. And he was there with Black Flies, which he also produced. He works with Sean Penn and that company. Sorry, Sean, I don't know the name of your company. But he was like, oh, you are nervous at pitching, because I told him, I was like, I hate like selling myself. It feels so gross. He's like, no, you're talking about the project. I'm like, yeah, but you have to talk about you. And he's like, why don't you use this opportunity to bring something to pitch? And so I had developed this Gaslight in his class. He teaches intermediate producing at USC. So I said, okay, cool. And so I started pitching it, and these companies were like, this sounds great. When are we going to make it? And I was like, what? Like the script was so bad. Like it wasn't, but I was so passionate about it. And so I brought it to Cannes, to all these distributors, and they were like, let's do it. And I was like,
That's awesome.
What is like, this is terrifying because I didn't know. I thought, oh, all I heard is it's a rejection after rejection and you have to like put, and
you never know. You never know. And that's actually, so shout out to my brother. And before we go into the movie review section of this podcast, but shout out to my brother for telling me that if you ever want a girl's number, go ask for it because you never know what they're going to say.
Is that your wife?
No, not how that story ends. But like my wife and I met in a totally different way. But either way, I don't take that for asking for a girl's number. I'm like happily married, got a beautiful little kid. But I apply that to life in general because it's like you just never know. You have to shoot your shot. You have to take your chance because if you don't, you never know what could actually happen. And there's some amazing films that need to be made. So filmmakers, please listen to this. Like, make sure you be ready to pitch at all times.
And anytime I've like really wanted a job, and I think I told you, Brian, I'm up for a couple right now that I really freaking want. And like anytime I've really wanted it, it doesn't happen.
Yeah.
It always happens when I didn't expect it at all. Like Europa, I didn't plan at all.
Yeah.
Backlog, I like actively was terrified of making it. And I was terrified of making the feature. And then all of a sudden, like, you just got to be ready to pivot at any moment.
Yeah.
But the most exciting thing though about bringing that script to Gaslight to Cannes is I snuck into the French Pavilion, which is like, if anyone doesn't know, at Cannes there's something called Le Croisette, and it's just this long, it's just all these tents where they're housed by different European companies, and it's just very international, and it's great. And you get to walk in and literally talk to the heads of film in their country. And they're just there because it's a free ticket for them to go to Cannes. Yeah. They're not going to say no.
Yep.
And so I went in and I started talking to one of the heads of CNC, which is like the biggest company, in French funding for films. Mm-hmm. And I was like, you know what? I'm feeling confident because all these companies said they liked my script. And I started talking about it. And this woman was like, sounds amazing. When will we film this film?
You're like, wait, what?
Yeah. And then
Are you greenlighting my film?
Yeah. And then
verbal commitment.
Yeah. And then I met my favorite DP at a film festival. He was being honored with the Lifetime Achievement Award. Mm-hmm. And we talked for 3 hours because we like the same kind of films. This guy's won an Oscar. He's amazing. And so I said, hey, you want to make this film with me? He said, sure, kid, if I have the time.
Sure, like, kid.
Like you just ask. Like he's so bright. Yeah, so I don't know, like all these things, who knows if they're real, but I think if that film, if it all gets put together, that film will go to Cannes, which is really weird.
So cool. Can't wait. You let me know. I would love to go. So
da bateau.
I'll get you a table there, no problem.
Okay.
I know the owner. I really do. She's a sweetheart.
Perfect.
But thanks for playing This or That. That led into some more topic conversation, which I love. I'm so glad you've been.
I just love the cards. You guys can't see. There's like
they're just everywhere. But thanks for playing This or That. Again, sponsored by Coastline Travel. And if you're ever looking to go to Cannes or anywhere else in the world, go to coastlinetravel.com and they'll take care of your travel needs. Thanks for spending your time with us today on the More For Me and You podcast. If you've made it to the end, we appreciate you. Now, go do us a quick favor. Please like, comment, and share this episode. And before you go, don't forget to subscribe so you never miss an episode with the incredible guests we have coming up. You can also follow us at Momi2 Podcast on Instagram and on TikTok. Oh, and for your next movie night, check out the Momi2 app. It's free and packed with amazing movies and shows you've probably never seen. Until next time, take care, stay safe, and we'll see you in the pod.